What's going on, everybody? This is another Rich Guy interview. Who we got? What's your street name?
Pat.
Matt?
Pat.
Pat. Tell me more.
Patrick, buddy.
Yeah, Patrick. Tell me about yourself and your car situation.
Well, I grew up here. I was born around here on the east side.
You got
but
probably speak up. I ain't got no microphone.
I grew up on Wilmington Island.
Yeah.
My daddy was a fire chief at the airport.
You made money. You made a lot of money then.
He did well.
Yeah.
He was in the Air Force. I joined the Air Force, Air National Guard, back in 1985, I'm a carpenter. I build houses.
Yeah.
And I was trying to go daddy's route.
It ain't work.
You gotta play the game. You gotta be a good troop, honest. I didn't grow up like that.
Yeah. How old you is?
I'm 63.
63. How old your father was? Your father still living?
My dad is still alive. He come by earlier to make sure I was all right.
Y'all-
He's 90 years old.
Y'all still in a good relationship?
Yes, sir.
Y'all tight?
We pretty tight. He's
Okay.
been a good dad since day
It's
one.
nothing that he did wrong.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
If I'd have listened to him, I would be a millionaire
So
like my
what
brother and sister.
So what you think you ain't did right though? Where you messed up at?
Financial difficulty, alcohol problems,
You ever dabble in
drug
drugs?
problems over the years. I was always chasing a good time
Yeah.
and not worried about how much money I made and what I had and how much I had in the bank.
Why you
News.
ain't did that? If you see how the way your family was, why you ain't be like, I need to do what they do?
I don't know, brother. I wish I could explain that
That's
to you.
you.
I grew up in a group of people that didn't give a shit about anything.
That's being
except
rebellious, ain't
chasing
it?
the next part. Rebel against the system.
Yeah.
Not follow the rules.
Yeah.
Go against them on purpose, and you end up in a bad situation. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You end up like I am here.
Yeah. See, what's
Stuck
going
in
on?
a parking lot.
What's going on with your car though?
I've had this car 5 years. I got into a front end collision.
Yeah.
And I had some issues with it, but it's got 300,000 miles.
Yeah.
It was raining so hard about 2 weeks ago. At the bottom of this hill right here, it gets that deep.
Yeah, I seen it before.
Because I got out the car
Yeah.
and it broke down.
Probably
and I
caught a
believe
Cadillac.
it locked it up.
Yeah.
It's been a good car. I've done so much work with this thing. My people will buy me parts, but I got to work on it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not carrying it to the shop.
Yeah, it's getting cold like crazy. I don't know. I
And
know some people ain't got a car, so at least you
Brother,
started off from that. I know it's still cold.
I've
I know
been
it's still cold in
staying
the
this-
van though.
A car or a truck. I've had 27 cars.
Yeah.
and
Where
trucks.
they at now?
I got this right now.
So what happened to the 27 cars and trucks?
I wrecked them. I
Yeah.
sold and bought another one.
Yeah.
They were always cheap and
Yeah.
ran, but
Okay. What you do to make your money though, man?
I build houses. I
Build
do
houses?
remodel work. I got a friend.
That's not noticed.
My
That's
best
something
friend is a
that you
black
do.
fella.
What you do
and
now
he
though?
owns real estate.
What you do now?
Right now,
To make
I've
your
got
money.
a job. I'm supposed to go tomorrow and start at Taco Bell
Yeah.
as a maintenance man.
Yeah.
You know what
That
I'm
ain't
saying?
I don't look like your line of work though.
Well,
Is
listen,
anything to make $1 though?
I'm 63 now.
Yeah.
I like doing carpenter work. And
Yeah.
I like building things, but I've got glaucoma. I can't see out of this eye, and I got a cataract in this eye.
You don't
so
went to the doctor for that?
Yeah.
See, you know
I
you can
have.
get like I think at that age you can get
I can get early
SSI.
Medicaid, Medicare.
Why you don't
I'm
go for
working
that?
on that right now, brother.
You sure?
I wish I could give you a good excuse for
Yeah.
all my dumb ass shit.
There's no
I do,
excuses
but I
whenever
can't.
you know what you need to do.
I know, sometimes my buddy that I work for that has a bunch of rental properties, he told me, look, sometimes you're too smart for your own good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta keep your mouth shut. Sometimes it's hard to keep your mouth shut. You gotta just hold your tongue sometimes.
Man, and
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah, I feel
That
you
is
on
a
that.
true statement,
Yeah,
brother.
It's crazy. It's crazy
I
that you gotta
talk
do that.
too much,
Yeah.
and it's a plague. It's a curse in the
Yeah.
end. You're right. A
Yeah.
quiet man's more wise.
Yeah. You believe in politics or not?
Yeah, but
So, which,
I
which,
believe that our system is kind of going to hell in a handbag.
what you think about Donald Trump?
I didn't agree. I didn't like him from the beginning, but the one good thing I find about him is he goes against
The
all
grain.
the status
Yeah.
quo
Yeah.
of what And I believe that the Democrats, although they
just
do
ride the
want to
wave.
help
They
people,
just ride the
they
wave.
want to help themselves.
Yeah, they
more
just
than
ride the
anything.
wave, man.
There's no such thing as
Yeah.
a Democrat.
Do you
or
believe in
Republican.
do you believe
Do you
in
love the country? Do you want to see the country prosper?
exactly?
That's who I care about.
Do you believe in the female being president?
I don't see why not. I know Condoleezza Rice would have made a good one.
But you think a female
you,
will
you
ever?
remember her?
Yeah, with George Bush.
She is the kind of lady that I would fall behind
But do you
to
think
be
a-
a president.
but do you
George Bush,
I ain't talking
they're
about George Bush.
millionaires.
But do you think a
they're-
female? Check me out. Do you think a female will ever be president?
I know there will be.
But
I
listen,
don't
listen.
think-
Check me out one more time. Before like white females back in slavery, before white females got a chance to vote, it was black
right, they
slaves
were oppressed.
Black slaves got a chance to vote before white women got a chance to vote.
Ain't that something?
So think about a female being president. I think a black man could, like Barack Obama already been president.
Man, no doubt. And I
don't think-
liked him.
I
He
don't
was
think-
a good president.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen to America, man. That's just like a lot of money. I don't even know what they do with the money that they raise and stuff, man.
I
That's
know.
just so
I
much
keep
money.
hearing things, and being smart ain't the only
Yeah.
thing. Your drive makes you who you are.
Yeah, you drive.
Your drive is way more. Yeah, Forrest Gump showed
Yeah.
us that.
Yeah.
Drive is way
He
more
tough,
important
Forrest Gump.
than intelligence.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We gonna chop it up later on before we end this interview. Give the people something to say before we end this interview out, like words of encouragement.
Listen, I feel like that if blacks and whites finally come together,
Yeah.
we're going to be powerful
Yeah.
against what's going on to us in the country. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
try to keep us separated on purpose. That,
Yeah.
that turmoil gives them power.
So put whatever you saying in one quote. If you can put it in a quote, just make like 10 words out of what you're saying. Put it in one sentence.
Work hard, get a family, raise some children, and teach them to do the right thing.
That's it, y'all. This is another Rich Guy interview.